The 1's and 5's challenge is a popular method for saving money incrementally over the course of a year, and here's how it works. The idea is to save money based on the denominations of the dollar bills you receive in cash transactions throughout the year. Every time you receive a $1 bill as change, you set it aside in a designated savings jar or in a bank account. And similarly, every time you receive a $5 bill, you could also set it aside. As you continue with your daily transactions, you accumulate 1's and 5 bills separately, and over time, these small amounts add up. So let's say, for instance, you went to pay for a fast food meal with your budget and you had $20 in cash that you were going to use, and your meal was $4.65. And so you were going to get back $14.35 in change. Is that right? Or $15.35? $15.35 in change. And let's say they gave you 3 5s and then the 35 cents. In that case, if you're saving 1's and 5's, you would put all the 5s towards the back of your wallet and put it towards your designated account or jar later when you add it to your challenge. For me, I use cash envelopes, so I do have quite a bit of cash transactions that I do. And so it's easier for me to accumulate the 1's and the 5's. But I did run into some pitfalls in quarter 2, and we're going to be counting up my jar for quarter 2. I've already counted it for quarter 1. I'll put that video up here if you would like to see that. But now that I'm counting it for quarter 2, I'll also talk about some of the pitfalls that I had along the way. The challenge part comes from the discipline of consistently saving these bills. It encourages mindfulness in spending and saving small amounts regularly. By the end of the year, you could possibly accumulate a significant amount of money depending on your spending habits and the frequency of your cash transactions. Some people modify this challenge to include other bill denominations, so you could save 10s as well. I could never, but you can. Also, you can even only save coins. It depends on your budget. Like some people only save all the quarters that they receive back, and they count those up at the end of the year. But basically, that makes it a simple way to save without making drastic changes in your lifestyle. And it can be fun and rewarding to see the money build up, but it's also building a savings habit. If I were you, I'd get a clear jar, and I'll explain where I got mine later in the video, but get a clear jar so you can visually track your progress, because that can be very motivating. Also, make sure you deposit or transfer the saved money periodically to prevent spending it accidentally. And I ran into some hiccups in quarter 2, and we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. But overall, the 1's and 5's savings challenge is a creative and effective method for gradually building up savings by harnessing everyday transactions. The more you spend, the more you save, and so on it goes. So now that we know all about what the 1's and 5's savings challenge is, let's get off into the video. Well, hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Lisa coming to you from Beautifullymeandyou, Beautifullymeandyou. And today it's time we count up Big Bertha for the end of quarter 2. And yeah, I think this quarter I wasn't as successful as I was first quarter because I was spending a lot of the 1's and 5's as we went along. But I'm hoping in third quarter I can do even better than the first. We're gonna see. But for right now, let's go ahead and count up my 1's and 5's challenge through quarter 2. All right, so this is Big Bertha. I kind of zoomed the camera out a bit so you guys can see my desk a little bit more. It's okay. But this is Big Bertha, and I'm going to be counting up all the 1's and 5's. There are some other denominations in here if you don't know, and that's because sometimes I swap out small bills for larger bills. There's also a $50 bill in here, and that's because I think I owed Big Bertha at least $50, so I dropped a $50 bill in here as well. All right, let's go ahead and count it up and see where we are. Let's play the game we always do. If you want to take your guess and see how much is in Big Bertha for quarter 2, go ahead and put it down below, and I'll give you a shout out if you hit it right on the nose in next video. All right, let's get started. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bills. This jar I actually got, if you're wondering, from Dollar General. I want to say it was like $7 or something like that. It might have been a little bit more. Let me see, is the tag still here? Oh, it was 12. Here we go. Glass canister. These are the dimensions. And it was $12. And I got it at Dollar General some time ago. And then I just put the vinyl label on it myself so I'd have something to denote where my 1's and 5's are going. If you were here last time, this is all of the cash. Oh my gosh, wait, let me get a thumbnail. Hold on. Let's move this out of the way. All right, I'm gonna move the jar to the side. If you guys were here before, last quarter one, I think I ended up coming up with $360 something. I don't know. I made the mistake though and selected the wrong person to say that they got closest without going over. Someone hit it right on the nail. Right, what is it? What is this saying? She hit the nail on the head, and she sent me a message on Instagram. I was like, well, my vote, I was like, oh, I didn't see your vote. How did I miss it? Anyway, if you were here last time, then you know that this is $100 and ones. I'm not recounting it. You could just knock it off. If that's what you think is going to happen, it's not, okay? That's 100 ones. The rest of this stuff, maybe I should get the cash tray. The rest of these ones, I'm going to count up and stack in here. And whenever I get to 100, I'll be rubber banding those as well if I can find another rubber band around here today. So I won't have to count those when we count it up the next time. Actually, I might not rubber band it because I have an idea about what I'm going to do with this cash before the next quarter. And I'll be talking about that in a video coming up. But let's go ahead and try to straighten it out. This is the part where I always feel like, should I fast forward it? Should I leave it at regular speed? Because all this unfolding of these ones just takes time. And then all these bins, I don't like, you guys know how, if you've been here, I'm super OCD about the way the bills are aligned. I want them all with the faces facing that way. And yeah. I have to have it like that, so I try to make that happen. Plus, I don't like the crinkled corners because when you go to count them up, it's problematic. But yeah, this became my quick change jar. As much as I didn't want to use it, if I didn't have any change, I got it out of here. If my daughter needed something and I wasn't home, I'm like, go up in that 1's and 5's jar and get $10. I don't even know how much I owed back after a while, so I just threw a 50 in. I said I was going to put 100, but hopefully a 50 makes it right. If it doesn't, then we know that she was doing too much. If we come out with less than what we had in quarter one, I can't imagine, but it's possible. I don't think I spent that much. I feel like once in a while I tell her, or, you know, run up there and get that. Or like my son, if he was going with my oldest son and I wasn't home, I tell him, oh, go up in the room and get out of that jar, get this, get that. Here's a 20. Okay, hello. I know there's a 50, like I said, because I put that in. Oh, here it is. I put that in order to make up some money that I had. Wait, it might be more than 150. And this looks like some big dollars, too. What is this? Oh, maybe this was from the first count up. I can't keep track, you guys. I know the first time I did have a lot of different bills, denominations. So it might have been that. But hold on. Okay. So yeah, do you guys save your 1's and 5's? So if you're new here, this is what I do pretty much whenever I spend a bill out of my cash. Did I say bill? Whenever I spend a bill out of my cash envelopes, which will be like, you know, 100, a 50, a 20, a 10, sometimes even a 5. And they give me back 1's or 5's. Really, okay, let's just be honest. When they give me back 1's, I stick them to the back. Because I don't like putting all these 1's inside my cash envelopes, number one. Number two, I don't like working with a bunch of 1's, so I just stick it to the back. And 1's add up, okay? This is proof that 1's add up, but I just don't like really dealing with it, so... You know, I stick it to the back of my cash wallet, and then whenever I do a cash budget, I just pull the dollars out and put them into this jar. So that's how I'm saving. It's little amounts that seem like nothing until you break, like, let's say you had a $20 bill and you break a 5. I mean, you break a 5. Say you have a $20 bill and you only spend $4, you know, and they give you back $16. Well, in theory, all of those 3 5's and that 1 is supposed to go in this jar. And that's going to be hitting hard because I might only have like $20 for, you know, my Stunkin envelope, which is Starbucks and Dunkin'. And then I spend $4 and then they give me back 16 out of my 20. And then I'm supposed to put 16 in the back portion of the wallet. Yeah, that'd be doing too much sometimes. So, and the other thing is sometimes when I'm running low on my cash envelopes, I'll literally like reach back in the back, and if there's a bunch of 5s back there, I'll take them and I'll end up spending them, you know? So that's how I started getting into that bad habit this particular quarter. And I'm going to try to come out of that for this quarter and get back more on track. But just so you know, that's how the 1s and 5 challenge works. Anytime you break a bill, you kind of just put the 1s. You can just do 1s, or you could do 1s and 5s. You know, I'm already saving the coins and put them into my piggy banks. But yeah, that's how the challenge works. And it's pretty simple. It's easy to get started. And you have to spend money in order to save money. So it kind of works out, you know? All right, we're almost done here. But that's how the challenge came about. And that's why I'm doing it, is because this money is kind of like, you know, out of sight, out of mind until it's time to count it up. And then I'm like, whoa, look at all this cash. Okay, so let's see. Let me put this back here. All right. Okay, so this is everything. Let's see. Now, because like I said, I had spent some, I put a $50 bill, but everything else was really legit, like saved in the challenge. And really low key, I think the 50 was saved as well, if not more, because I'm sure a couple of times I had my kids grab money out of this jar. All right, so let's add it up. What do you think we're at? Where do you think we're at? Go ahead and drop your guess down below, and we're going to get started counting it up. All right, so first, 50. I'm going to add it on here. Should I? No. Wait, I'm changing my mind because that's too much calculator. And why is this 5 upside down? Okay, there we go. Is that right? Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, she's back. She's back. All right, we know we have 100 right now. Let me leave that to the side. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so discombobulated. I'm going to add all of this to count all this up, and we'll put that into the calculator, and then we'll start on the 1s. So there's 50. What? No. Okay, wait. There's 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 150, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So that's 285. This is the 101s. All right, so we're up to 385 so far. I want to say I saved like 363 or something like that the first quarter. So anything over and above that would be second quarter savings. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Ew. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36, and these brand new ones almost got me. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right, here's 50. Stick that one in here. Get some more. I feel like this is 100 right here. Okay, but anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Man, that's like I couldn't get to that 50 for her. And this thing be making my thumb hurt right here. I think I've told you guys before. All this counting of these ones be stressing my thumb out. Okay, so this is $100. Now, I need a rubber band or something. Hold on. You guys, I cannot find a rubber band, so we're just going to leave that at that. That's 100. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, so we made it to $521. Now, wait a minute. If I was at 363, let's do some basic math, you know, like just simple stuff. Hold on one second. Let me put all this in here. All of this is going to go back in the jar until I execute my new plan, and I'll talk to you guys about that later on another video. But for right now, let's put all this in here. All right, so if I have 521, what did you guess? Is that what you guessed? Basically, if we subtract, I think it was 363 last time, then that means I only saved $158 for quarter two. Boo! Boo! She's got to do better. Okay. The goal to beat for quarter three is more than $363. And that just requires a little bit more discipline. It's not less necessarily, well, yeah, spending less as well, but mainly more discipline and making sure that when I put the 1s and 5s to the back of my cash wallet, that I actually take them out and put them into Big Bertha versus just putting them into more spending. All right, so I'm going to put all this back in here. I wish I had a rubber band for that 100, but I don't. But that's okay, because I got a master plan for this coming up very shortly. $521. Let me stick it kind of neatly as best I can. And that, my friends, is the count up of quarter two Big Bertha 1s and 5s challenge. I named this jar Big Bertha, by the way. That's why it's like that. All right, so I think that is everything. We got her all counted up, and now I think I have, you know, some idea of where I'm headed for quarter three, which is the goal of all this, right? I want to challenge myself to do more than I did in quarter one. In order to do that, I had to figure out what I did in quarter two and what I need to do for quarter three, you know? And I knew quarter two, I was kind of like a little bit off. So there's that. We're going to do better in quarter three, and I am claiming it and receiving it. Okay, that's just what that is. All right, you guys, I got to get ready to go to work. It is, what time? 5:15 in the morning. I think I started this like around maybe 4:30. No, maybe around 4:45. I think I started this around like 4:45, and it is 5:15. So I got to get ready and get dressed because I got to head to work today. But I thought I would share with you guys the count up of Big Bertha. And yeah, I will be seeing you very shortly with some more content. I just appreciate you guys for being here and for supporting my content. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I put out a video. Hit the like button because it helps others to be inspired to save small amounts, which can add up to large amounts in the end. All right, I think that is everything for today. Don't forget, leave me this one single emoji right here if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Forgive my broken fingernail, you guys. I broke it on a train. I've been going to work and haven't had a chance to go get it fixed. It'll be coming up soon. But for right now, that is everything. I love you all. Take care.